All right. Hello, everybody. Kate, what do you want to tell people of planet Earth?
Um, hey, I have a Redbubble shop. If you want to check it out, you can check it out at redbubble.com. You can get some cool t-shirts with things I've designed on the
Cool
fronts or the
T-shirts.
backs. Or you can get it on a hat, or you could get it on a clock, or a pair of socks, or a duffel bag. Anything you can think of that's a printable material, you can get it on. Also, vote in November. It's really important this year.
Yeah,
If you're
do
in,
it.
in the US, go vote. Or register to vote if you're not already.
Yeah. Um, Speaking of, you know, worlds ending. Um, uh,
Amazing segue.
Last we left off, uh, you all, um, were led through the streets of Elkamir, the actually, hold on. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of more of a recap for the people that weren't here. Following a magical link by Hopper's Detect Magic, you entered the city of Elkamir, seeing it in a frozen sort of stasis state. Uh, and you moved through the city with the goal of planting the Tree of Hope. This place was where the ALD or Everlasting Arbor and the other Elder Trees were planted to kind of make the ley lines, make magic happen. Um, After moving through here a bit and following the tether through Hopper's Detect Magic, you found a tunnel leading into a crypt, and as you exited the crypt, you saw that this city, Elkamir, was in the throes of the War of Ascension, and you all had somehow gone back in time thousands of years. And then the next session, the war seemed to fast forward and end before your very eyes. Antir saw a god that was a giant worm that propelled itself along with tiny praying hands on its belly. Uh, Antir saw that chasing somebody down. You saw other sort of weird gods of these Elkamirians. There was um, like a raven-like entity that matched the symbols on Torger's mask, and there was another entity just referred to as the Woman with Many Legs. Uh, who was also one of these Elkamirian deities. You moved through the cemetery, came across these weird, like, larvae from this worm god, fought the larvae after thinking they might be a threat, and they were, and then found a cathedral where you found a Rod of Resurrection and a Spell Scroll of True Resurrection, which now is gone with Antir. Um, the scroll. Um, Eventually, um, you found an obelisk, and Antir opened up a portal through the obelisk and stepped through the obelisk, and you all wound up in Elkamir again, but actually during the War of Ascension back in time thousands of years ago, and met a Elkamir named Dalen, who showed you around the city, brought you to an alchemist shop where you met an elderly woman who may or may not be Anti-Gothel. It is to be determined, confirmed. She gave you all a key to enter the nursery to plant the tree, flirted with Vonkar a little bit, and then uh, you all went on your way to this nursery, found a spot to plant the tree, and planted the tree, which caused a flash of blinding light and opened up a doorway in the tree, and Antir stepped through, and you all followed and saw Antir basically confessing to destroying the City of Embers, and as maybe punishment or guilt or something else, Antir stayed behind to be the conduit for the Tree of Hope, as um, it was needed to kind of restart the restoration and kind of combat the corruption caused by Caven Idris, who also imbued himself within the Everlasting Arbor a very, very long time ago. So Antir said their farewell to the party and left. And as Antir stepped inside the tree, there was a flash of like mint green light, and the party awoke in the City of Embers, fully intact, repaired, restored, but everyone lost their memories of Antir. So now when they think of time, they absentmindedly touch trinkets left behind by Antir, possibly. Awoke in the City of Embers and decided, okay, stuff's weird, we need to figure out what the hell's going on right now. So they wandered the city, went to see Biro Pashan, who was now alive again, and mentioned that the Lay Guardians weren't a thing, never heard of them before, and that Guardian Pashan, who is now just referred to as Kenna Pashan, was operating the shop in Anundial City, thus confirming that Anundial City had now survived, and that Kenna Pashan was no longer dead, and that time may have been reset, discovering that you were now in an era known as the Post-Restoration, and the War of Ascension ended 6 years ago, not thousands of years ago, and that the War of Ascension was ended by an adventuring party called the Faust and the Furious, when they stopped Armathnin. So the Faust and the Furious became far more well-known than they were before, and it was also learned that the Lord of the Nine Hells is now Mephistopheles. You all return to the Crystal Palace Inn, having learned all this information, leaving Professor Orkir, the floating sort of Professor Orb, at the library to kind of study up on this new history you found yourselves in. And while on the way to the tavern, Flitz mentioned that they had a contact at the Soulspire Academy, contact with the headmaster, learned that everyone in the academy was A-OK, and that if they needed more information, the best bet would be to head to the Soulspire Academy to hunt down Caven Idris, perhaps, if he is still a threat in this timeline, and alert others to the threat of this wandering little archmage who has a creature that eats magic. So, yeah, there was a lot, and I tried to condense it as quickly as possible. So, you all settle down within the Crystal Palace Inn, in the kind of dining area, tavern room area, to relax after history time, reality. All of it has seemingly been reset after scouring the Labyrinth Library, discovered that with the planting of the Tree of Hope, this new uncorrupted timeline takes place 6 years after the end of the War of Ascension. The ley lines were never corrupted because Armathin's ascension never happened, so the Weaver never went away. And also the Weaver's religious symbol is different as well. It looks a little different now in this new time. You all sit here in the tavern, surrounded by jovial laughter and merriment of the other people gathered in the tavern. Ooze-a-Lion, the Ooze folk, approaches and brings over whatever your usual drinks would be, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, for those who don't partake. And each of you are also given bowls of this cooling, slightly sweetened beet soup, toasted olive bread, and assorted pickled snacks, just as you sort of arrive here to plan what's next. So it's all of you and Flitz. Oh, sorry. And Grin is back to... When the timeline reset, Grin went back to his normal size. A few inches tall or something.
Little Grin is back.
Question.
Possible answer.
I don't think Antir gave back the Sending Stone
No.
I created.
No.
Would Falcuses still exist in this world?
I guess there's only one way to find out. Grin has the one that contacts Falcus, though.
Oh, never mind. I thought Antir still had it. Never mind.
Wait, I think Antir did, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have passed it off to them.
Yeah, because Antir was using it to contact people for a tiny bit, and then...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we
Yeah,
were
so it's not here. It's not here.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
Oopsie doopsie.
So you still got...
Vonkar does have the funky, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Antir gave the
Yeah,
funky
yeah.
to Vonkar, the team's mascot.
Right, so, guys, there's a whole new world. Let's go right some wrongs. Let's go look for problems.
Now, where does this leave us exactly? I'm not really complaining. I'm just a little unmoored at the moment.
Oh, well, I mean, like I said, it's a whole new world. Little things have changed. It's time to explore, see what's different. Try to help.
So the answer to where does it leave us is we'll figure it out. All right, I got it.
Yeah. Got a belly full of food.
You suggested that we'd perhaps look at the job boards, see if there are any leads we could
Well, there's
follow up on.
nothing. I mean, unless you guys want to go repair a wheelbarrow, there's not real much on that.
Yeah, one of the ads on the job board was, my basement is full of rats, help. Another one was, yeah, my wheelbarrow lost a wheel, help me find it.
It
You
lost
know
the
who-
one wheel.
You know who potentially could have some very interesting duties and tasks for us to do?
Sure.
The academy, so we can wait to explore and expand our enjoyment for exploration once we get there.
All right. How you doing, Fitz? You weren't doing so hot before.
I'm alright. I'm okay. Feel a little out of sorts, but now that we've had
Do you
time
not
to
want-
rest,
Do you not want to stop at your house on the other continent?
I do. I just don't have a quick way of getting there yet.
But
The
you
way
have
to
a
get
quick
there
way-
is within my office, within the academy.
But you have a quick way to get to the academy?
Well, I have a more direct. Well, they would come and get me. Well, us. All of us. If you so wish.
Yeah, it seems like, yeah, you have the strongest pull of where you wants to go. I'd also like to see maybe if we can find it. Who knows? But maybe we could see maybe some younger to middle-aged elders in my town. Who knows? We could tell them. Okay, if I'm being honest, we could increase the quality of life in my village. It's terrible.
Oh. Oh.
So you're
Is he gonna
saying
return?
that... Sorry, you go, Green.
Are you gonna take your bird back to him with all the wisdom you've gained?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are saying that your elders are young to middle-aged?
You know, there's there was. Wait, sorry, DM. What? Remind me. It was 100 years or 1,000 years?
For what? I totally forgot. I wasn't here for a second. Sorry.
Instead of 6 years, or sorry, now it's 6 years, but it was previously.
It was like 3,000 almost.
3,000. Oh, they might not exist.
But now it's only 6.
So,
Who-
I
Who are
guess.
your elders?
Oh, they're certainly dead, or pre-dead, pre-born.
Are you? So you're like the elder then, with how this is working.
Wait. Aren't we in the same date we were in?
Yeah, the war just
So,
The war just took
went on
longer.
for longer.
So the date's the same. The date is still the 43rd of Night Went. It's just considered the 6th year of a new age.
So yeah, the war just took longer.
Oh, so no one
Yeah,
has changed.
basically the War of Ascension ended with the last campaign, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we resolved in the last
There's still-
campaign that
there's-
it was
there-
that was instead of beating Armageddon, our last campaign ended up
I'll explain. I'll explain it a little
or
easier.
having a part in it. Yeah.
Anything that would have happened after the War of Ascension didn't happen
Yeah.
and got rewrit a little bit. So That huge
So everything except for the last campaign, everything previous to the last campaign.
is sort of up in the air. What happened exactly?
Okay.
Loosey goosey.
There's the canon rewrite we were waiting for.
Yeah.
I was wondering where that would happen.
Well, Torger, do you have? I mean, the academy has the means of traveling quite quickly to and from places. Do you have something from your home?
No. Never mind. I was confused about time. It's confusing. So we don't get to go to my home.
Only
Are
we
you
have an
sure?
expert in time. Wouldn't that be something?
There is still the matter of the web mind that down in the Underdark that we kind of left rather rushed.
I'm not in a rush to go back down there, but I mean, if we can do it.
We are much stronger now than we were back then. It could be much more of an equal match. But this is after we go to the school.
Yeah.
If you want to, Torger.
No, not really. I misunderstood. I'm not ready yet.
No, you are not ready. Alright. It is okay. Whenever you are ready, we will back you up.
I can't go back until I can punch a god.
That is a fair request of yourself.
Yeah, I got push-ups.
Says 2 finger push-ups.
Single finger push-ups. Single knuckle push-ups.
Only strong enough to do 2 finger push-ups right
Okay. That's fair.
We're only
Manage your
level.
expectations.
Yeah, we're
Level 11.
yeah, we're only level 11.
More than halfway.
You can't do the 5-finger death punch?
Not yet. Menu. I think. Oh, that's different. Well,
I think I'm going to get some sleep, some rest. Is it rest time? What time is it?
The grandfather clock was kind of in the main area. It says 7 p.m.
Yeah, it's getting tired. It's getting sleepy time. Okay.
It's the sun is not even down or over yet.
I
There's still daylight.
I am an old soul, if you will.
At least stay up for a glass of wine with us.
Okay. Depends on what type, but that's fine.
Alright, let's go.
And
Let's
I'm
go
gonna order
a wet
shots
wipe.
for me and Grin.
Ah.
Okay. Get some wine.
And,
Like an-
and dough.
An incredibly wet wipe, please.
You get an incredibly wet wipe.
No, that's not what I ordered. Like a white wine. That's
Oh, I thought you
wet.
said like, I thought you said like a wet wipe.
That's also that's what I heard too.
Yeah, just
white.
pulls out a thing of baby
You
wipe
need
for
to-
you. Alright, here you
Need
go.
to clean something up there.
Okay, they leave the wet wipes, but then they also give you a bottle of white wine.
Just in case.
Roger does take a wet wipe.
They're like soaked in lemon juice and made a little warm.
They start burning. She's like, ah!
All my open wounds.
All those cuts on your
This is where we
knuckles.
learn Torger's part like snail or something that starts sizzling.
Maybe salt.
Hold on, let me
Oh,
go.
that is salt, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah,
Lemon, salt, they're all the same. They're all the
it's true. It's true.
Well, you take them both with tequila.
See?
But you're given wine. You're given any sort of drink you require, even non-alcoholic ones, whatever you wish. Mocktails, you know. Rocktails, Shirley Temples, all sorts of stuff.
DuckTales.
Duck.
But is there cheesecake here?
It's a good
Oh,
question.
yeah.
That's the real question.
Yeah, so as you're all eating, Len would come up. It was just as like the food's being cleared away, the pickled snacks, and the beet soup, and everything. Anything else for y'all? I can scoop up for you there.
Spazert.
All right. Well,
You wouldn't happen to have any cheesecakes around here, would you?
oh yeah, we got one. Got one in the back. If you're interested.
You see Doe, like, visibly, it looks like they're having a moment, just like the heavens have opened up in all four of their eyes.
They all
So
blink
wide as
separately.
people.
Yes, please, yes.
Okay. Anything else for dessert for y'all?
Come for me.
Some coffee and scones.
You're drinking coffee right before bed?
Well, you can make it decaf.
Perfect. All right, I'll be right back. And a couple minutes pass, and Uzlan returns with this massive, like, cheesecake that's enough for 6 people, and sets it down. It's like, it's a savory cheesecake made with goat cheese, and then it's topped with like a layer of like tomato and like candied tomato slices, and then they put down some scones and some coffee and
Hopper's gonna take some coffee and scones.
it's like raisin filled scones.
You know that meme of the cat that just says heavy breathing?
Yeah.
That is basically Doe at this moment. I guess I should ask, does anybody want a piece of this cheesecake?
Hello.
You can have my piece though.
Go ahead and take it.
Really?
They're
Yeah.
about to eat over half a cheesecake by themselves.
I'll try a bite.
It's like, yeah, it's got like candy little basil leaves on top.
Doe is cutting it right, literally right down the middle, and they have one fork to themselves, and they cut a couple pieces on the other side, and they just hand forks to whoever wants to try, and they just take their fork and just take a giant hunk out of their half, and they just start smelling it first, and they're just like, oh, I haven't had a savory cheesecake. The last one was sweeter than the whole. And Doe is like looking at all of the everything on top and all the embellishments, and they finally take the bite into their mouth, and it is like the angels are singing amongst them, and you just see them staring off in the distance, and you swear you could hear in the background Ave Maria playing.
Perfect.
Excellent.
I need to get this recipe. I apologize for the cat meow.
Surprised that came through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not. This bitch is one loud motherfucker.
So, yeah, you anyone who partakes in the cheesecake partakes in the cheesecake. It's dense and sits heavy.
Grin
Let's get like 2 bites.
And it's, yeah, tomatoes and basil, and the crust has like medjool dates kind of like cooked into them.
Yum.
So it's sweet and
Right.
savory.
Grin's stomach. Grin becomes like a Dr. Robotnik. You know, belly. It's just his torso's just a perfect sphere. He's gonna go to bed like that.
All right. You all return to the VIP room, which is this massive, like, that massive room that's just covered in gold furnishings everywhere and has the gold fountain in the center of the room. And you can each find your way to your little private room if you so wish.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Alrighty. Oh, the food I ate is sitting heavy. Okay, so Yeah, you all hunker down in your various little rooms. And I think I think I can. You all eventually, over the course of the night, find sleep
There it is.
and are woken. Oh, hey! You are all woken up, you know, whenever you decide to wake up, essentially, for your full 8 hours. But depending on who decides to sleep in after all of the noise and the troubles of everything lately, morning comes from the sound of a massive screaming bird outside the window of the main sort of tavern room, essentially the VIP room. You just are all woken up by the sound of a loud like squawking coming from the window that overlooks the city from the primary. Oh, and yeah, the structure of the city has also changed too. It's no longer crystalline, it's Gothic, elvish architecture. Yeah, you're all woken up to the sound of just blood-curdling birds screaming.
Shut up, bird! People are trying to sleep.
It just keeps going.
Grin's gonna open the window.
What's going on?
You look outside and there's like a 10-foot tall, like, there's like a 10-foot tall bird just chilling on a perch by the window, just screaming into it. It looks like a stretched out canary, but like featherless. And it's got like a plume of like colorful purple feathers like right above the like on the head, and it's just like screaming.
Does it look like it has a note or anything?
No. And then it sees that you're awake and it flies off.
Hopper's gonna.
Did you say it doesn't have feathers?
No, but then it had like a little tuft of feathers here, and then it just flies off.
Yeah, but I thought you said it did have feathers except for the one on the forehead, right?
Yeah.
Magic.
It's got like those little like chicken wing like
Yeah.
nubs. That
Yeah, and it's flying on
flapping and
those.
somehow
Yeah.
flies.
Yeah.
Magic.
It's horrifying.
It is
The naked
vile.
bird flying around. 10-foot tall naked bird flying around.
Jeez.
I'm gonna step outside, see Grin at the window. I was like, Grin, was that you making that god awful sound?
Oh, it's a stupid bird.
What bird?
You can see it flying. You still see it flying away in the distance a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like this.
And Grin will like slap the wall, and the wall will like get a projection image like on it, and you'll see like the bird just looking, but he'll give it like derpy eyes.
Yeah.
And it's just going.
Oh, Flitz wouldn't have heard bird chirping. They would have heard just yelling, just like a
Screams.
like a. It sounded like a man, like a man just going, "Hey, hey,
Oh God.
hey."
I'm never
I
playing
think-
Flitz again. I'm never playing Flitz ever again.
I think Hopper still bleary-eyed doesn't quite see the bird actually flying away and just sees Grin's image. Like, Grin, what the hells are you talking about? That's not a bird. It doesn't have feathers to fly with. How can it keep itself aloft if it does not have feathers on its body?
I do not know.
Yeah, and I heard a man yelling. That wasn't a bird. It was a person.
It was this thing right here.
I think it was Grin keeping us
All
up
right.
this morning.
Everyone else just see a naked, just a big naked guy fly past the window. I only saw it for a second.
Did it look like this? And I'm gonna point to Grin's image on the wall.
Maybe. I only saw it for a second. I was kind of still half asleep. I saw a lot of bear skin go past my window.
It's Vonkar's paralysis demon.
Yeah, that looks like my sleep paralysis demon.
Believe us, they were well acquainted for centuries.
I really like the idea of a D&D character who has a sleep paralysis demon, but then one night, like the first night they all camp at the party is like, what the fuck is that? They're like, oh my god, you can see it too?
That's my warlock patron.
actual-
That's
demon?
that's a fun warlock idea. Warlock
Oh,
patron
yeah,
idea.
a warlock whose patron is
Sleep
their
paralysis demon.
sleep paralysis demon, and it turns out it's just an actual
That's-
demon.
Yeah, the only way to escape it was to make a deal. Please, please.
Well,
The demon just wanted to have a friend on the material plane. That's it.
Really
That's all I
bad
wanted.
social skills.
So you
Yeah.
do what you have pudding hand. Just don't work. Torger walks in and writing in the book. Yeah, sometimes birds got clear feathers.
Yeah,
You guys saw the big bird?
yeah, that makes sense to me.
and sometimes walruses have the sweetest milk.
God.
Oh no, not that again.
There's gonna be a colony of Duergar that are just gonna farm walruses like cows.
Yeah, Torger's gonna go back with the
Gonna be.
information about walrus milk and just be like, guys,
Torger
Let's get
walrus
ourselves some walruses.
milk-based cheesecake.
Oh my god.
We'll go into business.
I would never come and visit you if you have a walrus farm. Unfortunately. I can hear animals
You-
talk. It is not pleasant sometimes. They say really weird things.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, I talk to you all the time.
And you still say weird things, which I don't comment. Well, you do. Y'all talked about the bird and the. Y'all said a lot of crazy things that y'all have done, and I've done some crazy things with my group.
Come down to Doe and Torger's Walrus Creamery.
oh,
Oh!
Oh, speaking. Okay, I'm going to go get
Torture.
breakfast.
Name proposition. Dorger's Dairy.
The
Torger's
creamy walrus.
Oh.
oh,
Oh no.
Come down to Doe and Torger's Walrus Cheesecake Factory. Get creamed with us.
oh.
We'd make all sorts of delicious desserts.
So Flitz is just leaving.
You could call it. You could
It's
call
too
it
early for this.
whole milk, and then it would just be a picture of a walrus with a hole in it.
You make donut-shaped cheesecakes for easy sharing, or like bunt cheesecakes.
It's like butt cake.
So
and cheesecake.
Flitz, you leave
Yeah.
the room to go where?
I'm going downstairs.
Okay, as you're walking down the stairs, you hear, "Hey, I'm walking here. Get out of the way!" And there's just
Is
like
it
a
a bug?
Little, yeah, there's just like a little spider crawling on the staircase.
Sacred flame.
Actually, oh, hold on.
DC 20.
Dex.
Dex save 20.
20, you say?
Did you miss Blitz?
How does the 2 sound?
We did.
It sounds like 13 points of radiant damage.
Ah! 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 The pain.
Flitz says that it's a pack food just for the satisfaction of these little fucking animals and little pests they have in their office. They don't need they can see it. That's all they need. Them bitches get burned.
But yeah, you make it down to the ground floor of the inn, and
Flitz is gonna buy a round. I say a round. Is gonna buy breakfast for everybody. Just
all right,
to
what do you
get that
want?
prepared.
We got some freshly slaughtered walrus.
What?
Want some walrus steaks?
Are we? Where are we?
City of Ambers.
You have walruses here.
Yeah, we farm. They're in the stable. You know, we from the local stable. We get their milk to make cheesecake that y'all just ate, and then what was walrus goat cheese. So and then We get this mixture of walrus and goat cheese, and then
Like the animals are mixed?
yeah, we mix their cheeses together, and then
Oh,
we
never
sell,
mind.
We sell their walrus steaks.
Okay, well, we'll just take, like...
Boat cheese, as it were.
Yeah, boat cheese.
Can you thinly slice the walrus steak so it's, like, bacony strips?
Yeah, of
Fry
course.
those up.
They're full of blubber, so they're gonna cook like bacon in no time flat.
And then just a lot of that, I guess... I don't know, some juice, if you have juice.
Yeah, we got
and then-
tomato juice, we got clam juice, we got pineapple juice, orange juice, apple juice. We got all the juices.
You know what? Just the assortment, all of it, just a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Different canters. And then can I get a small chafer of some walrus milk?
Yeah, of course. That'll be 500 gold for everything. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was like, okay, well, I can do that.
That'll be. Oh, they burp. For all of that, that'd be I don't know, 4 gold.
Oh, here's 10.
Perfect. We'll bring it to the room.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stay down here.
Oh, all right. Well,
I'll wait with you.
all right.
Okay.
It comes out.
Mind if I watch you?
Yeah, of course. And they just stand there at the counter.
Well, who cooks it?
The cook.
Oh, that makes sense. Just stairs.
Yep. They're just this translucent humanoid green slime.
Oh. Well. There it does.
They're just staring at you. Yeah. They don't have any eyes, so it's hard to...
It's just fucking. All right.
You're just basically staring at Gumby, but if Gumby didn't have a face.
Well, it's kind of just wiggles their self around, so they turn away from.
Oh, here's all your
Slide.
stuff. A couple minutes later, and you're having a
Oh.
huge breakfast platter of like walrus bacon.
Torger coming down the stairs. Another name that could work is Tusk Till Dawn. We party down with the cream. Get down with the thickness. I don't know.
Oh,
Ring of Telekinesis lifts the tray and drifts it over to one of like the larger tables. Okay,
Oh,
here's food and things for everybody.
Do you want us to help pay or anything? What's the we can?
No, this is on me.
Oh, thank you.
There's some walrus milk that you might enjoy.
What?
It's
Delicious.
not much.
Mmm.
tastes just as briny as you remember.
Gross. Gross. I hate
Like
it.
a pickle juice. Like
Yeah.
pickle juice chata.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
That might be good, though.
No.
It might be.
Say, no, they say no. Hard pass.
At some point,
Snapchat.
those of you who are still in the room, you hear the bell.
Rum chata?
You hear the bell that's outside your door ring to signal that there's your breakfast is ready and it's been paid for and it is downstairs.
Let's go.
You all race downstairs and you can see, the food is just walrus bacon, or it's bacon. It doesn't look like it's walrus bacon. It just looks like big, like extra fatty bacon. And then there's just assorted drinks of like various colors. A couple glasses of like a very cloudy, white, yellowish, more white liquid that smells of the sea.
Milk of the sea.
And it's just clam milk or clam juice. There's like tomato juice, grape juice, apple juice, orange juice. Your assorted juices, and then clam juice just for fun.
Orange juice.
You eat the glasses too.
It did make that sound, didn't it? He like puts the whole glass in his mouth and then goes "Bleh," and burps up the glass.
Perfect.
And it's empty.
Yeah, and then there's like that long, thick gray, dark. Oh wait, no. Walrus meat would be like seal meat, so actually it wouldn't be that weird. So it's long, like strips of like a dark red, almost like black bacon. And it just smells of the ocean. And it's very irony if anybody eats it.
I'm gonna eat this.
It's very irony. It's like you're just sucking down a Band-Aid.
This pairs nicely together.
It's like you're sucking down a fishy Band-Aid.
Oh.
Ooh,
Sucking down.
this is the worst breakfast ever.
Sucking
There
down.
needs to be
Awful.
some sort of sauce with this, like hollandaise
No.
or something.
Flitz just ordered walrus bacon. Neat.
You're welcome.
Neat.
Is it
Ordered-
good?
Ordered neat.
Are y'all enjoying
Let's,
it?
is this... Let's... you know I am a partially and prey animal,
Sure.
so meat
Oh.
is not typically what I consume.
I don't either.
Flitz's instincts are about to kick in. Small animal.
Oh no. Sacred flame is like.
I'm gonna, for the bit, I'm gonna send Flitz a message. Did you perchance happen to order any vegetables?
No.
Any
All we're
fruit?
talking about walruses and things, so I just try to be nice, I guess.
There's like a nice walrus cheese spread. Like Cheese Whiz, but made out of walrus cheese.
Are there any crackers?
No.
I'm gonna take out some of
Yeah, just
the remains of the fried. What did we have? The fried
hardtack.
that Grin made. Yeah, fried hardtack.
Oh, that's a few. That's
I'm gonna-
like weeks old.
Yum.
It's real stale. Hopefully it's
Real.
like softened
It's
a
hard.
little
No, it's
bit.
harder than it was.
It got even harder.
Fuck.
It's like
Yeah.
cement.
Damn.
Yum.
I'm gonna use the hardtack just as a scooping device then, and just sniff the walrus cheese. The walrus.
Yeah, it
cheese
smells
whiz.
like if you got cheese from a creature that lives in the ocean. It's just a brined cheese, so it's just like an extra strong, salty feta.
The cheese is not bad. And I'm just gonna keep scooping the cheese and eating it off the
Oh,
hardtack.
and then there's like a little portrait underneath all of this stuff of the walrus that this all came from.
Oh wow.
This walrus had a name
And
and,
it's-
a family
and it's
a
the-
child.
And it's the walrus that Torger milked during the.
Full circle, y'all. Full
This walrus was a mother.
It says their name was Bing Bing.
circle. Bing the
walrus.
walrus.
So Justin, is the walrus bacon like American bacon or Canadian bacon?
Oh, good question.
Oh, like how is it sliced?
Yeah.
Canadian bacon is taken from a different part of the animal.
Oh.
Ours is back.
It's more just like ham.
Oh.
How
Yeah.
dare you? No, this is like
Dare
walrus
you.
belly, so it's American bacon,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
strip bacon. Yeah.
Nice. God, stop. My mouth is watering. I
I know.
normally just don't order or even eat bacon.
Describing it as a fishy Band-Aid made you hungry, eh?
Shut up.
So
Talking about food in general, just
I know.
But is it crispy fishy band-aids?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's cooked in all manner of ways. So like it's cooked full English style, so it's still a little like limp.
If it had a good texture, I might eat a fishy bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dungeons
it's
and Dragons, when you can talk about eating fried fishy band-aids.
but yeah, that's the bacon. It's just like irony, salty, seafoody. Yeah,
delicious.
juices everywhere. There's coffee. It's triple espresso.
How many of us actually notice that, and just how many of us drink it like it's regular coffee?
Ah!
Yeah, with this.
I feel like Hopper would notice.
Vonkar feels young again.
Vonkar has a chemically induced haste spell cast on him.
Oh, with
Roger,
the
Torger does-
Why is everyone talking in slow motion? I don't understand. Why is everyone talking in slow motion? You're all talking really slow.
It's like that
really
one
slow.
cold open from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Just does
I'm normal. We're all
He
normal.
has to go pee. Backflip, backflip. Time for bathroom. Bye.
But you all enjoy your breakfast. The day is yours. And yeah, the day is yours then.
Are we going to a school or something? A bunch of nerds. Alright.
Well, okay.
What?
Nothing.
That's fine. They're cool.
Georgia, there's books there you can learn if you're trying to get more knowledge from your Okay. 1 second. Headmaster, are you there? I think we're ready.
Oh, perfect. Give
Just
me
a
one.
warning, they're a little bit. Oh.
Oh, I lost you there. Perfect.
Perfect.
I'll be there in a moment. Just allow me to scry on you real quick.
Okay.
Yes, books for reading.
What else do you do with books?
You write in them.
You're an author.
I mean, Torger has written down a lot of notes in his journal over our travels.
Ooh.
There's a sound of wind and then hot sulfurous air. Sounds like somebody farted. Rushes into the tavern and a portal opens up on top of the table.
Jeez. That's
Yes,
so
I know I'm
powerful.
old, but mine don't smell that bad.
Yeah,
That wasn't me.
that's the most powerful fart I think I've ever seen.
And through the portal you can see what looks like the courtyard of a large school.
Oh, this is us.
It just leaps through the
Oh, all right.
I love Blitz just diving into the portal head
And stands up
first.
on the chair and just like takes the like this, like a little kid, and just alley-oop.
It is done.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all going through, right?
I believe so. That is what we agreed upon last night.
Alright, woo!
Grin just flies through.
Hopper's gonna like climb up and walk through.
Okay.
Torger gets on the chair and the Salmon tries to front flip his way through.
Perfect. Done.
This is the lip of the table, so when you appear, it's just like you just throw this.
Alright, as you all pass through, you're standing in the courtyard of a massive magical university. The academy appears completely intact. The volcano it is built inside of appears to not have erupted like it did the last time you were here. Students are strolling about the grounds in their uniforms, so the school and the students and the faculty are all very much intact. Unlike before when Arcane's Bane broke out. As you all up here, a dark-skinned man with long black hair with some gray in it, wearing dark blue robes with silver kraken embellishments on his shoulders, descends from a set of like these large stone steps that leads into the primary campus. And Flitz would know this to be Headmaster Ebner Pate. And approaches. Counselor Tumblepots, welcome back.
You are
Headmaster.
counselor.
Gives a brief bow
Very
Yes.
to you and then looks to the rest of you. Who are these friends of yours?
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I've heard some talk.
We are the funky casuals.
They call themselves the funky casuals. Yes.
Oh!
Grin, Torger, Vonkar, Hopper, Doe.
Nice to meet you all.
This is the headmaster.
What? Oh, go into my office. We can talk there, whatever this is about.
Oh, okay. Stay close. and Flitz is gonna take their, because they probably would have taken it off at some point with all the traveling and
Yeah.
shit. Reaches into their bag and billows out their. You tell me, because I don't know what it would be for like one of in Flitz's positions, but essentially their adornments for
The council.
yeah.
It'd be like, since Flitz came from the Phoenix House, it'd be like a reddish cloak with like golden embellishments that look like a phoenix like flaring out on the back.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember describing that once. Yeah.
So you all follow the headmaster, and he leads you through the front doors of the school into this large, like, sandstone building. Torches all along the walls, and he leads you. You can see students roaming around practicing their magic in the hallways. One kid accidentally teleports another student like up towards the ceiling, and the student falls and hits the floor real hard. And they both start laughing. The headmaster leads you to a golden staircase and up it. And as he gets to the top, he places a hand on a large wooden door and steps into an office filled with a variety of golden trinkets and objects. A large stained glass window sits behind an ornate silver desk, and the window shows an image of a large monstrous kraken battling ships during a hurricane, and it's like an animated image in the stained glass. He claps his hands as he enters the chamber, and you see a small bottle of blue, bright ink kind of float up into the air and open up. And spilling forth from the bottle is this imp made of blue ink. And the headmaster just says, Kairu, I require some chairs for our guests if you would be so kind. And the imp made of ink nods, zooms off into a painting, flies into the painting, and then every few seconds zips out of the painting and back in, and every time he comes out he's bringing chairs with him out of a painting, and then eventually sets all of the chairs down, flies back into the bottle of ink, corks itself shut, and then it floats back to the shelf, and then the headmaster just gestures for you all to take a seat, and he sits down on his at his desk.
Can I ask, was that a familiar or?
Oh! No.
Can I ask what it was exactly?
They're specific little enchanted creatures made by the people here at the academy to help with paperwork and stuff.
Very useful.
It's essentially just a form of animated ink. So, what is this all about, Flitz?
Well, oh goodness. Y'all would probably have more information than probably I could to describe the events that got us here.
So, this is what happened.
Going about the big tree.
Yeah.
And about how he came from the Feywild, and how they all came upon like all of these, how the Feywild was bleeding into the material plane,
Yeah.
and how all that stuff started to fall apart. They eventually there was this like cataclysm at some point, and then a shunting back, and then how we ended up finding out that the tree was corrupted, and we went through this whole tree.
So mentions of like
Note.
of the everlasting arbor and stuff like that. He just looks confused. No such thing.
Okay. Okay, let's narrow what we desire then. We need research on what was the name again?
Arcane's Bane?
No, well that one. That's a good one.
Oh,
The war?
how do you know about Arcane's Bane? That's
okay,
protected knowledge by the school.
right.
I was just about to get there with our story.
Go ahead, proceed.
And then he goes on about how they fought with what's her name?
Yep.
Valestria, thank you. And how got them to retreat, and then the continent falling, right? 'Cause
The continent
fell?
fell,
I
yeah.
would remember the continent falling.
It
but
randomly
right.
blew up for some reason.
Yeah. And then getting the tree, and then
The
going to the
continent
place where
never
it-
fell.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just telling you what happened.
Weird. Okay. Yeah, none of that rings a bell to me. As far as I know, Arcane's Bane is still locked away beneath the school. If he was freed, the school would be destroyed.
I heard that there's a dungeon inside of him.
Cannot confirm that.
It's
Supposedly,
okay, we already know about it.
supposedly it's really firm.
Well, no one's been able to get close enough to verify anything. Again, these trees, never heard of them before.
So basically, these trees are known as the Eldir, and they are the conduits for which all of the ley lines in the world, and in turn, all the magic in the world flow through.
That's
To
entirely
keep
untrue.
it clean.
Okay, where's the magic come
But
from?
we've seen
It's,
the ley
it's-
lines.
It's part of
Magic Hopper. New timeline, new magic.
it's part of the world itself. It flows in everything. It
Well,
ex-
if
it-
you really want to know if we're, lying or not, you could just zone the truth.
I don't have that spell. I'm not a cleric. I trust Flitz though.
Yeah.
Blitz, you were there with us. You saw most of what we went through.
Hey, I have
I
sort of
was
truth.
there. Yeah, I was there toward like the end. There, it's hard to describe, Ambassador, and I understand your hesitation, but what they say is true. We worked to fix a convergent of the way history was to play out.
Sure.
But we feel as though that an individual by the name of Caven Idris,
That name rings a bell.
maybe you would know them by.
The ruling archmage of Dol Shadar was Caven Idris before the city fell 6 years ago, and he disappeared.
It is possible he may still be there, trapped, waiting for his power to come back.
Well, if it's true that he's around and still doing things, that is not good for anyone. If I recall, his city was destroyed due to the uncovering of his experiments. Right. And
one
you
of his goals was to take hold or come into possession of Arcane's Bane. From what we could tell.
Yeah, 1 second. And he leans back in the chair and his eyes kind of flare, go completely white. Can you check the prison? Thank you. And he still sits there for a moment, the eyes still kind of like white and glazed over. Thank you. Interesting, okay. And the eyes kind of return back to normal. Arcane's Bane is not in its prison. It should have been able to be freed without the school being destroyed.
Well, when in your history was Arcane's Bane captured and imprisoned?
That's... Looks to Flitz. They ask questions that are classified among the council. I can't...
Do they? They do.
I can't... There's things I can't share with the likes of some of you.
They can be trusted. They fix things, and they're very good at what they do.
I could do a zone of truth right now. Dare me.
No, that's quite alright.
I'll just dispel it.
It was captured
I've met
in...
Arcane's Bane.
The school was built around Arcane's Bane's prison, long before my time. As for how it was captured, that is not in my information. All I know is the school was built around it to keep it contained.
Back in our time, original timeline,
Yeah.
would Flitz know if the academy was built after the War of Ascension was done?
Oh, it was...
Or was it built
It was built before.
Okay.
But also, things are different now.
Yeah.
Arcane's Bane is gone. Alright,
If it was after, I could have posed.
We need to move quickly.
We're gonna have to send... Oh, boy. Okay, 1 second. His eyes glaze over again. Before you head on your mission that we discussed, I think I have another job for you. I think you need to hunt down this person as well. Come to my office and all will be explained. And the eyes go back to normal. I
Who
think...
are you inviting?
One of my mage hunters. The school employs mage hunters to hunt down rogue mages that that may cause problems with the people of the world, to hunt them down and to kill them if they prove to be a threat to life. And if Cave Nidris is indeed still around and has Arcane's Bane, then that would be a threat to life.
Yeah.
And then a few moments later, there's a knock at the door. And the headmaster mentions, come in. And the door opens, and Lex, would you like to describe the individual who steps into the room?
You see appears to be probably mid to late 30s, bald head, kind of like a slight olivey tone complexion to their skin. They have a light stubble that just looks like it's finally got shadow forever. Like even though they shave, it just kind of stays there. It's consistent. Some piercing, bright blue eyes, a pair of just well-kept but big, bushy black eyebrows. Along the sides of the head, you'd see these intricate, they almost have like a metallic sheen to them. These runic tattoos is the way to describe it. They would kind of extend around from the side of the head and back. On their right eye, though, you would see there is a like, like wood burning.
Yeah.
Is the best way to kind of describe it. Whenever you like, and it like electrical current through wood, and it does that snaking out effect. That's what it appears on the skin. Like the scarring starts from like the corner and works its way across, kind of going down through the mouth and a little up the forehead. They have a well-tailored outfit on with that is kind of like pristine, but also there shows a bit of wear to them, like armor that has like areas that are especially padded. At their waist is a beautiful like curved scimitar that kind of bends, and hanging from like a potion bottle holder is the best way to kind of describe it, like a loose set, is this rose gold, and the gold matches the metallic, and the inside it looks like there's a small pulse of like fire. It's an orangey red glow that is almost like stained glass, the way that it reflects out. Headmaster, you called upon me?
Yes, thank you for coming on so short notice. I know you're busy packing for your current contract, which I still very much would like to see you do. These individuals are going to require your service in hunting down another mage when that job is done. I'll let them explain the details while you're with them.
Completely understood.
But I think the mission I was going to send you on takes precedence currently. The reports of the webmind have been getting a little more common now, and now they've been charming individuals into committing acts of murder on the surface as well. So I believe that bears some looking into. Someone calling themselves the champion of the webmind is doing these things, and I think it bears some looking into.
Right.
It's a little more worse than we discussed previously, so...
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you need people to punch webmind people?
Well, ideally, ideally, if you all need their help with taking on, or hunting down this cave in Idris, I would hope that you would help them with their job first.
Okay.
You all, plenty capable, I assume? You look it?
Then nods vigorously and then looks back at everyone while nodding and then nods back.
You- What was that?
You want to wrestle?
Not. We can do it at the courtyard. Whose familiar is this? And gets really close to Grin.
Brittany is not a familiar anymore. He is his own individual person and a very capable member of our party.
And you see crawling from underneath, because it's like a little bit of a high collar, that goes along the neck, and you can actually see part of that snaking. It's not really snaking, but that electric burn. You can see it carries down even further, and from beneath that you see a small head of a blue crested gecko, these large eyes peering out, but this cerulean skin. You hear that, Tico? He became free. It opens his mouth and the tongue kind of lashes out, flickers. Did you belong to so many questions? Anyway, sorry, Headmaster. Yes. I was going to do this solo, but working with a group who kind of gets a full look now of the entirety of this compilation of individuals.
We're all shorties, and then there's Doe.
There's fucking
Well,
Doe.
Vonkar's about 5-something now.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah. But there's a
He is a
2-foot difference
human
between
height
Vonkar
dwarf.
and Doe.
No, I think Doe's only 5'11".
I thought Doe was 7.
Jeez.
No,
I thought. Oh,
No, I thought Doe
we were
was
just
tall.
all really short. I think.
Yeah.
Doe just looked really tall.
Doe sticks out for other reasons too.
That's true.
Yeah. There's a. Okay. All right. Well, you help me, I'll help you. Simple as that.
Let's go.
Okay.
I think first off, do you have any telemancy stones? And they look towards you when they ask the question. You would know telemancy stones are created by the mage hunters, and it's a crude form of teleportation that doesn't allow the teleportation to 1, be detected by magic, and 2, it's so crude in the way it works is that it can bypass wards and protections against teleportation. Because the magic is just so outdated and crude that no one thinks to protect against it. MS looks at you. Do you have any telemancy stones enough to bring these many people as well?
How many does it usually? Is it usually 1 per person?
You can use one. It's a crude teleport, so it's once you break it, anyone within a certain radius of you gets sucked away with you.
I have 2, but I keep a 3rd for good luck. So that should be
Perfect.
plenty, right?
For those of you who have not traveled by Telemancy Stone, be as close to them as possible when they crush the stone in their hand.
Okay.
Grin sits crisscross applesauce next to the gecko.
Right?
And while he sits down, he does heart sense.
Okay. Oh, also, introduce. I
clever.
totally forgot to ask you to introduce yourself to them. Oh my goodness.
Medeis Venotar.
Sorry?
Medeis?
Amadeus or Medeus?
Medeis.
Medeus.
Amadeus,
I'm not there yet, so I'm not there.
Amadeus, Amadeus.
My friends call me Ed, which is ever easier. You see Flitz, by the way? Flitz is like posted up past out. You can see now back in the comfort. It looks like someone who, like, the best way to describe it was putting on the best face for as long as they could. Because y'all found Flitz. Arm was ripped off
Yeah.
multiple
Has
times.
not had a moment's rest.
And has just felt like, which you probably can get that sense now, where there was just a heightened level of, like, on guard fixation, but now they are just relaxed to the best of their ability, and they are just Audi 5000, like they're gone.
Well, I'll let Flitz know you all left safely.
Yeah.
But you
No
cast
problem.
Hard Sense on Medeis, and
Yeah. Just knows their current emotional state, and then they'll need to make a charisma saving throw.
Current emotional state.
the fuck are these
There's-
people?
Yeah, there's anticipation, uncertainty, excitement. And then you said a charisma save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, let's see how this goes. Not bad. I don't think it beats it though. 14.
Yeah. Either explain or say your whatchamacallit, alignment.
The best way to kind of describe it, it gravitates like if it was like on a odometer. So it's more, it probably leans a little heavier toward like good neutral. What kind of keeps it up or probably flickers a bit, there's just like a level of like cruel anticipation, I guess, as you could kind of describe it. And
Almost like a someone who
revenge
might
or once
see red or something.
yeah, it's like there's the anticipation was probably built upon this idea to there's obvious trauma that comes from mages that don't do good. And so but it kind of teeters on a like a selfish notion of what they're doing to kind of get revenge on someone who maybe wasn't even the root of their problem, if you get. It's like Flitz with, or Grin with cats. You kind of have a natural instinct to be like with cats, but you know, even if one's nice,
Yeah.
it's the best way to describe it.
Cool. Grin's gonna with that in mind, he's gonna look at the gecko guy. Like, look here. And he's done.
It does the tongue goes up over the eye and like wipes.
Does this gecko look reminiscent of the fire spirit from Frozen 2?
I've never seen Frozen.
Never seen
2.
it.
Yeah, me neither.
Not even like the commercials?
No.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
yeah. It
I
just
gotta
looks like
scroll
a look at a blue crested gecko is what this looks like.
Well, I'm going to take Flitz back to their chambers, and then Medeis keep me updated on how things go.
Will do. All right.
They
Everybody.
scoop Flitz out.
Alright, let's bring an evil mage to justice.
And they leave the chamber with Flitz.
Okay, we are heading to the... I'll explain a bit more once we leave. And they pull out this stone.
Yep.
Everybody form a circle around me.
Alright.
For ease of this. You don't have to hold hands, just stay close. And they crush it.
Okay. You crush the stones, thinking of the destination, which is the continent of Dragonsbeard. And the headmaster said that the charming has started to go to the surface. Do you choose to go to the surface, or are you thinking of directly to the city of Cocoon?
Oh. Medeis is like an investigator, so you would gather your probably to the surface.
Okay.
Like the closest, yeah.
Sounds
you
good.
would get as much information and go down.
So you crush the stone in your hands and begins to glow a light. Because this is a crude form of teleportation. Roll a d100.
D100.
You got two more after this. So you crush this one in your hand.
That's a 10.
10. Okay.
I don't know if that's good or not.
This is going on description. 10. Okay. You all
Blow up.
are pulled out of this chamber. You teleport away. And it's the most harshest teleportation you've felt. Most of the time, this is you're being gently tugged through space. This is like you're being shoved through space and yanked through it, like tight spaces. Like it's like you're being compressed. It's painful. Medeis is used to the feeling though. You're being like just like compressed and squished. This
Like a rickety roller coaster.
yeah, you can see each other like you can see each other's like as you're moving through this crude form of the weave, you can see each other being like elongated and stretched out, and just it's gross. But
Grin's just like, not again!
everybody, because of the mishap that you're all experiencing,
Oh no.
you all take 12 points of force damage.
Owie!
Oh, I just realized I don't think I ever actually rolled for Vonkar's
Oh,
health level up like a month ago.
do it up, real quick,
All right.
and then whatever I said in terms of force damage, 11.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Still
12.
temp HP from
Well-
Hopper. Is that there still or no?
No, because long
No,
rest.
that goes away after a
Yeah,
long
okay.
rest.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then
If only.
you're all like getting like you're all stuck in this like in between space, this liminal space, being like squished and stretched. Medeis, roll another d100.
We're almost there. Oh my god. Why am I rolling so low? A 2.
You all take
Oh no.
still stuck in this liminal space. You all take
Damn.
And this is how the campaign ends. We die like what was his name again?
Don
Ah!
Danella.
Don.
Yeah.
We all die like Don.
Oh, that was funny as fuck. You all take 20 points of force damage.
Oh, was it 32 total so far?
So at this
Yeah.
this next mishap, you're
What-
all like
How much did we take?
20 this time. 11 before.
20.
Yeah.
You're all being like compressed against like the side of a tower that's in a desert, just being like pushed against it from the teleport. Roll another
I
d100.
bit my tongue.
Sorry, y'all.
Ah, he can taste the time again.
36.
36.
Why is it so low?
Confident about that.
You all are no longer being pushed against the tower, but now you're all being like held underwater by magic and drowning.
Oh my god.
21 force damage.
Oh God.
Oh no. Are we gonna have a TBK before we can get there?
So just being like
there it is.
you're being like just you're basically so deep underwater. It's the baromatic whatever it's called. Yeah, baro.
Oh.
Pressure.
Yeah, just the pressure from being so deep underwater is like compressing you and like crushing your bones. Grin, whatever Grin ate the night before for breakfast, just comes like spurting out into the water.
Oh.
Roll another D100,
Oh, that cheesecake.
Medeis.
Hey. Alright.
Medeis comes in just to kill the party.
Murder y'all. Just kidding. I am
This is gonna be a
David.
really short session, guys.
Okay, that's better. A 99.
Oh!
99. Damn. As you're being crushed by the pressure underwater, blood is like starting to like pool out of people's like facial orifices. You all, and you're suddenly standing in a cold Arctic tundra, about a quarter mile outside of out of like a surface town. It's early morning. You're just standing in the middle of this frozen tundra now, having just been underwater in the ocean. So all of that, you're all soaked to the like the bones from the ocean, and now it's all just freezing.
What's in the nine hells was that abomination?
It happens.
It's like, I imagine we're reacting like the post-transporter scene in Galaxy
Yeah.
Quest, where I'll just like it just like zooms out from our eye after we're being bounced around the cosmos. We're just like kind of shuddering,
Yeah, it's like that.
wet.
And now
She
you're in,
starts screaming.
and now you're just in like an Arctic tundra.
Yeah, who's the one that just starts going?
I believe the character's name is Guy.
yeah, who's the guy in this stage?
Who's looking the worst?
Uh,
Titan, we
I'm
were
at
looking really bad.
39.
Everybody, come here.
And you see Doe licking their lips very intently and rubbing their fingers, and you see them take out
Oh no, Doe's gonna eat us.
of their teeth. And you see them kind of rubbing them together in between their hands.
Ew.
And they are just kind of like muttering to themselves, and they're casting at the 5th level Mass Cure Wounds. So everybody, I'm sorry, that was disgusting.
Oh.
I was only gonna get 10 health back.
That's
I'm sorry.
Better than
That's
nothing.
okay. That is better than.
Way better than nothing.
Think about it though. That's everybody
That's
just
60.
that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 hit points.
Lot of hit
Though
points.
I imagine the poor familiar is not going to
Oh no.
be okay.
Nah, they're like close enough in Medeis's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Medeis had to. They would have. I mean, they've been doing this before.
Yeah, you probably
Grin's
bounced them
aura.
away real quick.
Yeah.
Once
I'm
he felt the
gonna-
mishap, it was like, oh shit.
Here we go again.
Not
Yeah.
again. You know what to do, bud. See you there.
And you would know it's
Um,
it's not entirely uncommon for mage hunter that they're using this like espionage style mode of teleportation that sometimes they just die.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you usually give yourself a day to.
Say your goodbyes and then you try it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna summon the protector cannon and then immediately bamf off some temp HP every round for a bonus action until we get max. I mean, not 7, that's 12. Immediately right off the bat.
Or
7 plus my intelligence, which would be 12 temporary hit points for everybody.
great, awesome. Sorry, that's what I meant. I'm sorry, I wasn't articulate.
You said
For
12.
everybody.
Yeah, 12 temporary hit points to
actually-
everybody.
None for Medeis. No, I'm
Okay.
kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Um,
Medeis can have them.
Y'all watch as the Medeis grabs the orb, this like rose gold metal with this like glass with that orangey glow within the center, and they focus on it, and for a moment those metallic tattoos kind of flare, and for the flavor of this, because abjuration is super fun. Abjuration is super fun. They're gonna do just mage armor a few times, and they're re-upping. They're gonna re-up their ward. 'Cause
Okay.
that took their whole ward out. So you watch as it's like these pulses every 6 seconds, and yeah, that metallic sheen kind of goes back glowing. Before it kind of dulled a bit, now it's back to like a shiny look to it.
All right. And yeah, you're like on the road about a quarter mile outside of the nearest settlement, which is just directly ahead. It's like a gentle snowfall.
Once they're finished with that, they're going to conjure a bonfire
Okay.
in the center of the group just to thaw everyone. Apologies on that. Wasn't my intention. Never really is. Everybody okay? You all look fine, relatively.
That was real shaky.
I apologize.
How often is that? Does that happen? Does that happen
Just-
every time?
Not every time. Sometimes you get really lucky, sometimes it's an unlucky thing.
Okay. So maybe
There's a benefit and there's a reward, a pro and a con to
yeah.
using these.
So like not the best thing to do when you're not feeling so good.
Oh, you're sick?
No, I mean like
Oh, for a quick, yeah, potentially you want to get far out of there. If you're injured, and you usually wait till after you're better.
Alright, where to now? Did we even get where we need to go?
Close enough. Got us
Alright.
to the surface. We'll investigate any potential situations.
What are we looking for?
People affected by pervasive magic of the mind, controlling them. See, we'll follow any trails of potential attacks or the like.
Torger. Are you being pervased right now?
Are you being influenced by a outside source to do something nefarious?
No.
Oh,
Okay, so that's just where we gotta go around and ask people, ask if they're being pervased.
oh no.
And then-
Okay. A little more subtle than that.
Oh,
I could possibly sense magic on anyone who's being charmed, perhaps.
You have that ability.
Yes, it does take some time to get working, but I can sense if anyone is under the influence of magic.
Why don't we go into the biggest bar in town and then we just goes, "Long lives the Spider Queen," and then we see who responds, and then we, respond.
You all have quite an interesting way of getting to the point of things.
Mm-hmm.
We prefer the term creative strategies
I'm
and
curious
out
to
of the
see.
box thinking.
I'm curious to see the fight that'll cause Torger.
Listen, there's no bad ideas in a brainstorm.
There's alright.
I bet we're still just walking in town. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe looking for some food.
All right.
Maybe just ate, but I kind of lost all of it.
Maybe
in the-
someone in town who could, fix this. And then he shows you his hand. It's like there's a finger that's just.
Oh,
Maybe someone could fix that.
I guess mending. Just kidding.
Cat's
Um,
mending on the
As
finger.
you're gonna make your way down towards the town.
I'm gonna ritually cast detect
Okay.
magic. before we go.
You're only a few hundred yards out, so as you begin to like walk, you can see like near this town, like there's like fields in the tundra where they grow like hardy vegetables and vegetation that would grow in the tundra. So like a lot of like root vegetables, like carrots and stuff. And there's just a farmer standing there, maybe about 20 feet away from you all. Hopper, you're still focusing on the spell to cast it. And the farmer's just looking over. He's wearing like heavy furs, big old flappy ear hat, holding a pitchfork and just looking at y'all. Medeis, who do you think in the party is the biggest threat in terms of appearance?
Appearances?
Yeah.
No.
Sir, are you being provost?
Doe?
No.
Yay!
Hopper.
Joe just looks gnarly.
Hopper, who do you think in the party looks the most threatening?
Medeis.
Really? Scarred up wizard? Okay. Grin, who in the party,
I mean, just
other than
'cause
yourself, because Grin doesn't look threatening, out of everybody in the party, who looks the most threatening to Grin?
You're talking about like
Like an imposing
I
looking
don't
figure.
yeah. So it's like if I all of a sudden don't know any of the people
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no history whatsoever. Who is the most threatening looking?
Oh.
Everybody else is
Without
wearing
any
everybody else is wearing
history.
like street clothes. Hopper is not wearing armor anymore. Vonkar is just decked out in armor.
Without any history, I mean, Grin's
Hopper
used
does
to
have
seeing
like a weird shield though.
Grin's used to
Where are
seeing
we?
weird things like dough,
Yeah.
but not like yeah, I'd say he'd probably be scared of Vonkar.
Okay. Vonkar, who in your mind out of the rest out of the party, including yourself, would you consider the most imposing to look at? Wouldn't want to mess with.
Vonkar might pick himself.
That makes sense. Okay. Doe, who do you think, including yourself, in the party is the most threatening? Not accounting Grin, because Grin's too tiny to be perceived as a threat.
I'm gonna use that in my daily life. I am too tiny to be perceived as a threat. Thank you, Justin. Probably Vonkar, just because he's so freaking tall.
Okay. And then Torger, who is, in Torger's opinion, is the...
I fucking dare you to fight me!
Okay. That was 3 for Vonkar, by the way. So Grin says, "Are you pervased?" towards the farmer, and the farmer just approaches, like a friendly smile on his face. He's carrying some carrots over. Well, hey there, how y'all? And then just goes to stab Vonkar in the chest with a knife.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
It breaks.
Just a 6 to hit. So the knife just hits your breastplate and just doesn't go anywhere. And then he goes to tries to stab you. He goes like slash you across the face as a second attack.
What you got there?
16 to hit as he goes to slash across your face.
Don't think that hits.
Okay.
I think that yeah, that misses. That's because his armor has I forget the neck piece is called, a gorget or something like that. So just like tink, shrink. What you doing?
Everybody roll initiative.
The Saitama
Oh,
like biting
no.
the blade.
He's like, we got bandits! They're coming to kill us all! The farmer yells as he's like trying to attack. Just out of nowhere, just turns on Vonkar and starts to stab Vonkar.
Based. That's about right.
And then
Oh, no.
keep in mind what you rolled
Hot start,
because
hot
I don't have an encounter pulled up. Vonkar, what'd you get?
7.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
So surprised by being attacked by an old man. Medeis,
7
what's your dex modifier?
plus 3
What's Vonkar's? Or initiative, rather.
plus 3.
1.
Okay, so Medeis will go first. Medeis.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god.
That's happening. Grin, what'd you get?
In initiative, I got 18.
Okay. Hopper.
13.
Doe.
24.
Torger.
20.
Okay. I definitely assume that your initiative or dex is higher than the farmer, who also rolled a 20.
Wow.
So, Doe, you see this farmer just come up all friendly and then out of nowhere starts stabbing at Vonkar.
What? You can play at that.
And Doe just yells out,
Cheesecake.
and you see the dancing rapier from their side just kind of hovers up, and they are going to
attack the farmer with it.
So you're going to kill the farmer.
If I can just boop them, not like kill them, kill them.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Make
was
an,
just like, where are you going with this?
make an attack roll.
Yeah, say being adventurous.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
That's the equivalent of like a toddler coming up and kicking you in the shin and just like pulling out a Glock.
Bitch.
Like, you have initiated combat.
That's bad. That's fine.
6 damage.
6 damage, unconscious.
I was gonna say that'd be enough to
Cool.
kill him.
But he did yell out, "People are coming to attack us. Help!" And then yeah, you can see some people like in the town further in, kind of looking over just as Doe clocks this guy out in the forehead with their dancing rapier.
Can I do as a bonus? Sorry, I'm just looking at the.
And I will say, when that happens, you can see some people that are like standing in the streets, like look around for weapons, and they start to like grab weapons and start to like make their way slowly towards you all in the street.
Oh shit! I didn't think I'd get this far. I'm just standing next to Vonkar, looking at his wound. Wait, did it?
No, didn't even hit
no.
Vonkar.
Okay. Doe like looks towards his chest, just assuming there's gonna be damage, but they're like, okay, doesn't need healing. And Doe is just getting ready. They're just like,
Everybody, chill, 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 chill.
but they're ready to square up.
Okay.
And that's their turn.
All right. Torger. You can see some people 30 feet away or so in like in the town themselves. See that this farmer just get knocked the fuck out, and then they start picking up weapons after the farmer yells, "Bandits attacking! Help! Help!" And you can see 2 other commoners picking up weapons. One is picking up one has like a knife that they were using to like trim some like fat off meat on their porch, and the other one is just grabbing a shovel.
Just reminded me of Resident Evil 4 when all the villagers start to.
Got us a scabber!
Yeah, so those 2 are 30 feet away. Doe just knocked out the farmer that was trying to stab Vonkar.
Das vidanya, bitch.
So Torger is going to scoop the body of the farmer.
Yep.
And throw its arms over him and start running towards the farmers
Okay.
and saying, "We comes in peace, and also spiders are cool, I guess."
Persuasion check for spiders are cool, I guess.
Oh,
I believe in you, Torger.
With disadvantage because Doe knocked one of the farmers out. Actually.
Bonus act.
What was that?
I was trying to give you bardic inspiration, but I garbled the shit out of it.
You,
I think it might be too late.
it's
for
too late.
Bardic.
Yeah, unfortunately. Because I would have loved to take that. But it's a 13.
A 13.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's like armed the knife and getting ready to like skin some of y'all with it. Oh, well, why didn't you say so in the first place? They put the knife back and combat ends.
Well, you know, when you blood's high and you got all the fight in you, you wants to wrestle?
No, I'm alright. I gotta prepare this meat for the webmand.
Okay. Ooh, I'm very cool with that.
Torger, you feel something like crawling down your neck while you're holding the farmer's body.
Oh, I flip it down and I go,
Cool.
You can see a couple spiders that were like coming out of the mouth crawl back in.
Okay.
And then the farmer's body, as soon as you like slump it on the ground, it kind of like contorts a little bit and then stands up. Apologies for the misunderstanding, and then just walks back to his field. And when they move, it looks like they're being puppeted a little bit. Like their movements aren't. They're moving like the villain from Men in Black when he had the cockroach in skin suit. They kind of moves. They kind of move around like that a little bit as soon as you get close. Yeah, Edgar.
Yeah, like a trench coat full of swirls.
Yeah. Now that you're close enough to them, you can see that's how they're moving around, like they're being like puppeted. And toward you can see spiders like kind of come out of the mouth for a second and then go back in.
Yeah. Cool. I'm very uncomfortable with all of this.
Well, and then the one with the knife is like, "Well, have fun here in the town, and if you need anything, don't hesitate."
Oh yeah. Ooh, I'm also just a congress of spiders.
Oh.
That's all I am. Oh boy.
Do we hear? Does the rest of us?
Oh yeah, you're all like hearing this conversation.
You got.
Am I getting anything? Am I getting anything weird from detect magic?
Necromancy. From all the people talking.
Okay, like all of the townsfolk.
Just the 3 that you've seen so far.
Okay. I'm gonna lean over to Grin and say a freak of necromancy.
How quietly do you
Medeis
say
is-
that?
Hmm?
How quietly do you say that to Grin?
I'm trying to be subtle to Grin.
Okay.
I am projecting for the good of the performance
Yeah.
Perfect.
and the recording.
Hey, Medeis.
Medeis?
Medeis. Medeis.
Yes.
Medeis.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Keeping in mind, Torger is 30 feet away in the town talking to these 2 people. Everybody else is
Yeah,
still 30
walking
feet back.
walking
Yeah,
up
okay.
to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's enough? Is this enough?
Yeah, it's a lot worse than I anticipated.
You can see as you're walking up, you can see another townsfolk. They're just like there's like a cow in the field that they're milking, but the cow's probably been dead for a few days, and they're still trying to milk it. They just look over and they give a friendly wave.
Yeah. Hopefully not pleasant.
Oh, the bucket's full! And they start to like, you can see they pick the bucket up, and there's definitely something in there. And they begin to like circle around, and they walk into like a nearby stable.
It's just
And these wouldn't be
follow
like dairy
your-
cows. These are like full on like yaks, like very very like dense, hairy yaks.
Yup. Torger seems to know what he's doing, so let's follow his lead.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, Torger, what's the plan? It seems like you made some friends. Torger, what's the plan? Seems like you've made some friends. It's nice to make a song of it.
Singing. I don't know why. Everything's fine. We're all just a collection of.
Just out of curiosity, do any of the characters put perfume on before they go anywhere? Like any like scents? Okay.
Hopper smells like rabbit poop.
I was just curious because
Wow. Hopper bathes, okay, like a civilized Harengon. Okay?
you can see
He's
another.
not an animal.
You can see another townsfolk just like painting the side of a building, but the paint has like run dry like so long ago. They're just eroding the material on the side of this like wooden building.
Make our way through the center of the town. Try to find a passage below.
Let's see if we can't find some unpervased.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think we're going to find that here.
Yeah, everyone is just a cluster of spiders.
Yeah.
Inside. They
Wait,
try
what?
to get out. I feel fine. It doesn't feel like everything's touching me. It
Grin's
doesn't
gonna-
feel like that's at all.
Grin's gonna keep an eye out for like he's gonna be looking into all the windows and stuff
Okay.
to see if there's any like any scared or friendly faces?
Sure.
Like
The
might be...
so there's like it's a small village, maybe like 10 or 12 like homes, and the first one you're kind of like walking past. It'd be like it's where the farmer was that was milking a cow. You peer through the window just as you're walking past, and you can see a family, minus the husband, all sat at the table, but they're covered in spider webs and long decayed and just slumped over on the table.
Okay.
And the entire inside of that house is just cobwebs webs everywhere. And then just like, yes, decaying meat just encased in webs at a table.
Okay. Cool. Husks.
And one of the husks, as you're walking past, just kind of briefly like shifts its head to look towards you as you peek through the window.
Nope. That's just nothing there.
As you're moving through the town or the village, another individual who looks like they're like a mailman, like the town's courier, delivering all the mail and stuff, walks past. Oh, hello, are you here for the feast?
Everybody just looks at Torger.
The communal feast? I don't recognize the scent of your colonies.
Oh, yeah, we're trying to... Oh, we're full on walrus.
If this man makes an insight check, silvery barbs.
You don't know he's making an insight check. You can't tell that somebody's doing that.
I can cast silvery barbs on any d20 roll that I can see.
Yeah, you can't. You
I
can't.
can-
You
if
can't
I can see
see
him
the
being like-
insight check.
You can't see
I
the
can
insight.
see-
You can't. No, you can't.
I magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement.
Wait. Can you
Silver-
make an insight check to sell
No.
some? To sell
Silver
somebody
Barbs
making
is
an
also
insight check?
banned going forward because that spell is
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Can
and
I at
a
least
lot of
switch out
DMs
the
ban
spell
that.
for it?
A lot of DMs ban that.
Can I
spell
switch
for
out the
that.
spell then for a different one because it's
No,
from the feast?
I said next campaign it's banned.
Okay, so I could still use it this campaign.
Yeah, for now.
Cool.
Get out of your system.
Don't worry, I have
Yeah,
it. I took it
try.
too, Kate. I took it too. So, don't worry.
So he looks at Torger, mentioning full of walrus. We don't need walrus.
Oh,
We are
you
from
you
out of
guys
town.
should Try it. What?
We are from out of town.
No,
Long
you guys
ways
should
away.
try it. Oh.
That's not possible. The colony is only below and above.
You
And the
know
mailman
shall
just
be above
and the
me.
mailman just walks away.
You gotta try the walrus meat in, and then I forget the name of the city, but I talk about the city where I was held captive.
Cocoon.
Oh, cocoon! They swoon for the walrus meat. Oh boy.
The mailman stops, and like jerkily like turns around. And then turns back around and keeps going the direction they were headed.
Do we need to find like a hole somewhere and then just go down it? What's next? There's not.
Okay.
It doesn't look like there's anybody to save here.
But that feast could be something that we could use to maybe. A nice
Start
smell
a
little bit.
fire?
I was thinking about it.
Arson is not such a bad idea.
I think they're going to have friends for dinner. And I don't mean company.
Yeah.
Are you inclined to save these friends?
Oh no, I think we're the friends.
Oh. Are you scared of a fight?
No.
Inside check.
I mean, well, after.
Do you want to fight?
Yeah.
Do you want to fight right now? Do you want to fight right now?
You wanna go? You wanna go?
I was just asking. You seem more panicked than the others about all this.
Okay, well I got my two friends. I got Del and Nasra. Let's go, come on.
Got more than 2 friends. Look at all of us.
What I'm about to do is Nasra Dell. It's on the wrong arms.
As you all like do move further into town, walking slowly, looking around, getting a look at things. There's like, you can see as you get a little further towards the town where the village square would be, hanging from like lamp posts, like where they keep like their torches lit. There's like cocoons hanging, like humanoid-sized cocoons, just kind of draped all over this section of the town, just hanging there and swaying gently in the breeze. And you can hear something scuttling around, and there's like a 10-foot tall elvish figure with dark purple skin and long white hair, with the lower body of like a massive spider, and they have like a scruffy white beard, and they're just like hanging these cocoons up around the town square, just from
Guys,
different
don't-
places.
Guys, don't forget to twitch when you walk.
Fancy
You
sauce
gotta
friends
sell
they
it.
are having for dinner.
Torger reaches down and puts the bird mask over his face.
Okay.
When he sees the
Yeah.
10-foot spider.
And they're just hanging bodies up, and they look over at you all as you kind of come to this area.
Gonna look like kind of a dying butterfly.
Anyone who's attempting to
Like-
mimic the movement patterns of these people, it's performance or deception.
I have a minus. Oh, I have a +2 to deception. I'm gonna do that.
I was gonna ask if Vonkar could have advantage, but he already gets it. I was gonna say being old, that he already kind of walks.
Yeah,
fine.
fair enough, yeah.
But no, he already gets advantage because of one of his runes. He has advantage on Arcana checks, Deception checks, Insight checks, and Sleight of Hand checks.
There you go.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, Rune Knights just get advantage on a bunch of
Yeah,
runes.
that's-
So,
Just 'cause of the
I'm going to
runes.
roll the insight check, and that's the DC.
Beef it up.
Okay. So the DC was 12. Medeis, what'd you
Okay.
get?
Medeis got a 14. Oh no, I'm sorry, a 13.
All right, Hopper.
4.
Grin.
15.
Vonkar.
22 with a nat 20.
Wow. Doe.
19.
Torger.
17.
Okay. So everybody but Hopper fails. Or everybody but Hopper succeeds.
Overacting. I was like,
So the figure just looks over and stops what it's doing. Scuttles over.
Torger is going to look down at Hopper and be like, I'm so sorry. Help me help you.
And yeah, the big thing
Can I
scuttles over
put my hand on the back of their head or
Of-
neck
of
or
Hopper?
scruff neck? Yeah.
I think Hopper, to lean into the 4 that they rolled, is gonna like look back at Torger really confused, like, what are you? And then see his eyes and be like, oh, wink.
But mask up. Putting a hand there.
the big spider thingy kind of scuttles over. It would seem that one of your members isn't completely colonized yet. Should we ensure that they are?
Torger starts to bow and show deference.
Yeah, it looks at Torger as Torger bows and looks to the rest of you, like it's expecting reverence.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
Do it, Grin. Do it. Do it. You're good.
We are going to bring this sack of meats to the feast.
Oh, if that's the case, here, let me help.
No.
Hummingbird slash.
What'd you say?
Attacking.
Uh,
Hummingbird slash. And he said, let me help.
So as soon as you lash out with the whip, it looks at you with like a sudden realization, and
Oh no.
okay, we're gonna go to break.
Oh,
So I can prepare a battle map
Oh boy.
oh.
against
boy.
the champion of the web mind.
Oh,
Let's go.
No.
I
We
bet
just
have
got a
it.
letter.
This might go
We
bad.
just
Is all I'm
got a
gonna say.
letter.
This
We
this
just
might
got
this
a
might go
letter.
poorly.
Alright.
So we'll see you all back here in 10 minutes.
Oh,
See what
boy.
happens.
And the recording.
Okay, it's okay.
So, Grin, as you lash out at this guy with the whip, you can hear like little sounds of things coming into existence on the nearby rooftops
Oh no.
as the invisible sentries that have been patrolling this village start to appear.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
What is that, friend?
Oh,
Uh,
goodness.
4 phase spiders.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Grin, can I get turned into a giant crab? A huge giant crab?
Maybe. I don't think that'll do anything to a phase spider.
Yeah, they can just
Because
I
teleport
just
over.
need the
They'll
hit
teleport
points.
out of your grapple. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could grapple the Drider, probably.
You can certainly try if you want to have some fun. Yeah, grapple him. I want you to do it.
Yeah, do it. See what happens.
What could go wrong?
What could go
Mm.
wrong?
We were asking a question. We were not asking for a list, Justin. We were not asking for a list. Point detail.
We rolled initiative.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
I should have stopped. I should have not started the recording yet. Oh well.
K. D. E. K. D. E. K.
You hush.
should've-
We'll be
I
okay.
should. I
Oh
should have asked if we had gotten
'Kay.
a short rest before we entered town.
no. Torger, let's roll. Actually, yeah, maybe let's just roll initiative. I don't know why I said by person, but yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I thought I did okay. Everybody else over here doing like
Ooh.
the most.
Oh, look at those numbers that I got.
Good, good. Oh, you. Or
Oh,
me.
oh,
Or
no.
you.
Oh no.
Us? We? Them?
Okay.
I still think we could have talked our way out of this.
I
Sorry.
think we could have
You-
too, but
I was scared
Here
the
we are
wrinkle hopper,
now.
not gonna lie. I was kind of
All right.
I was kind of worried what was going on. But
So-
I feel like this thing would have still happened. Only one of us would be now wrapped up. Like
Great.
Hopper
You
was
Yeah.
attack. You
wrapped up.
attack them with your whip. So make an attack before combat even
Okay.
starts.
Okay.
surprise
Uh,
attack.
No.
Attack.
Oh.
Here we go. Hummingbird slash. That is a. What is that? 25 to hit.
Yep.
All right. And I would like to use a smite, if you would allow me to. On.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So here's the.
But as soon as you
Initial
smite them, they're
damage.
gonna say, "Oh, so that's how we're playing it then," and they just
Uh-huh.
smile.
Yeah. So that's 13 plus. What's that? That's. I guess we'll find out if this thing is a fiend.
No, it's just straight. It's just straight smite roll.
Okay. All right. Where is my stuff? I need to figure out how many D's I need to roll.
Depends what level you're casting it at,
Yeah.
or what spell
level.
slot you're using.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the. Oh, there it is. There it is. So 2d8, 48. Okay. 4d8. Decent. That's 20 radiant damage.
All right. As soon as you do that, they look at you, and as you smite them, they smile. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no.
hip.
Sweet. 26.
You begin to feel this like gurgling in your stomach, and you can feel things moving around inside of you as this guy looks at you, just staring intently.
Looking at me?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And only a couple spiders crawl out of your mouth.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, Hopper would have been.
You take
Oh,
half the damage. You take, instead of 21, you take 11 poison damage.
Okay. 11.
Badoof.
Hopper, start of combat, your turn. This thing went to grab you, and then Grin whipped it. Also, if you're talking, you're muted.
Okay. I'm going to attack it twice with the Everthorn.
Sure.
It's an 11 for the first swing.
Misses.
And a 24 for the second.
That hits.
Alright. It's going to be maximum 11 slashing damage.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bonus action rabbit hop away.
Okay.
So I don't take opportunity attacks. That's 15 feet. Over to this body.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take another 15 feet this way.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Sure. Doe.
Hi, yes, hello. Okay, so this is the dude that hit. I'm just doing quick math. 5, 10. That's a 20. If I... how tall is this building that that number D, Jesus Christ, that letter D is on?
Probably like 15 feet tall to the rooftop.
Okay. If I hit from... Oh my god, I did not want to do that. I apologize. Right. Fucking...
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to cast Fireball to hit both of these, but I'm trying to, because it's a 20-foot sphere, but I'm trying to do it so it just hits these two.
No, you could easily do that. Like
Okay.
The two at the back?
The one that Grin attacked.
Oh.
And then D.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking, like, how high
Oh, the two closest ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna cast Fireball?
Without it harming anybody, just those two. And
Okay.
I would like to try and cast it at the 3rd level,
Okay.
so I would appreciate
Yeah.
a dex save.
You go to focus on the Fireball spell, and one of the cocooned people tilts their head slightly, and the spell fizzles out.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Counterspell,
Like-
perhaps.
Oh, you. I'm
So
not
you use
finishing
the,
sentence.
so the spell slot goes off,
Yeah.
but it fizzles out. So that's your action.
You bitch. Fuck you, and
Fair
Doe
enough.
is going to be from there. When Hopper hopped away, they didn't get attacked, so I'm going on a good assumption that I'm not gonna get my shit handed to me.
Hopper didn't get attacked because Hopper has a racial feature that lets them do that.
I can hop away without invoking an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna hope and pray that this works, and we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sure. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. The champion of the web mind is going to tilt their head over towards Grin
Hello.
and make 3 attacks with their longsword.
Silvery barbs.
Another one of the cocoons counterspells with silvery barbs.
You dig.
Anyways, so the first one is going to be a divine smite.
Cutting words?
Does it hit?
Well, I'm saying they're going to do divine smite if it hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
And you're doing cutting words, Doe?
Yeah, so I'm expending one of my bardic inspirations, and I get to roll it and then subtract it from the creature's roll.
Okay, so roll it. They got a 26 total.
Okay. Oh god, come
Luck,
on. 22 then, because it was a
Okay.
4.
So Grin, 22.
Oh, does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Shield.
One of the other cocoons counterspells it.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got about 12 of those guys, so nobody can cast spells.
Yeah.
I will say it's the only ones you've seen counterspelling are the ones that have moved in their heads slightly are the ones on the 4 posts here.
Okay.
I mean, can't cast spells until we smash those things.
Okay, so yeah, that hits.
So that's going to be 11 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then 5 radiant.
Okay.
Second attack. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that's 11 slashing again, and 9 radiant. Third attack.
Alright,
15 to hit.
that misses.
Alright. Okay. Let's see. And then bonus action. Any bonus actions? No, they're just going to stay there, I think. And that'll bring us to Vonkar.
Okay, so remind me again which are the ones we've seen
Move.
counterspelling so far?
You've only seen the ones on the post do it. The ones that are like on the houses and shit, you haven't seen them do anything.
Okay, but the ones in the post are the 4 in the middle here?
Yeah.
Okay. Vonkar is going to... Let's see, does that take... Yes, it does. Vonkar is going to not get big for once,
Okay.
but he is going to slam his fists together and bonus action activate the Worm Reaver Gauntlets
Yep.
to give himself a little bit of range.
Sure.
So the big spectral force fists appear. And he's gonna start with a ranged fist attack on the bottom right pillar.
Okay, go for it.
Right, so that is gonna be 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And it's been like a month, so one
Yeah.
second, please. 6. I'm guessing these things don't have a risk of getting knocked prone.
No.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be D8 plus a D6 of force damage. Oh, great. 6 plus 3. So 9 points of bludgeoning damage. That first one.
Okay.
Bottom right. Second attack. Going to do it again.
Yep. Same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Making sure that was the one of these is only once per turn. 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's better. 13 plus 6 for 19
Oh.
damage now. And that hit.
That one, the post kind of crumbles, and the cocoon body like hits the ground. And as it hits the ground, it's just a colony of spiders that that were in the were making a humanoid shape.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they hit the
Ooh.
ground and fall apart, they scurry away, and that one has been deactivated.
Okay, then we're gonna go for the bottom left one with my third attack,
Go for it.
and that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, for minimum 6 plus 1. Okay, 7 damage to that
Okay.
one. And then we're gonna action surge.
Okay, so 3 more attacks.
Yep. Just boxing here. So bottom left one again.
Sweet.
18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. For an additional 11 plus 2, an additional 13 damage.
That one crumbles.
Okay. And then
Cocoon hits the ground, more spiders spill out and scurry away.
And that one, this one is, I believe, just at 30 feet, so it's just within range. Let's go upper left
The fist
one.
can fly over there and start pummeling that
Yep.
one.
For a that was almost a crit. 11 to hit.
11 misses.
All right, that's what I thought. And then the last attack
Yep.
for a oh my god, it's so close to 19. 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Okay, they had to, some of them had to miss eventually. Okay.
All right. Anything
So
else?
Just
Or is it bonus
just-
action? It's a bonus action to activate those, right?
yeah, it was a bonus action
Okay,
to
cool.
activate and get the things out so we could reach all of these. But yeah, that'll be his turn.
All
All right,
right.
2 counter spells down.
Grin.
Whew. Oh boy. Yeah, I took a lot of damage. I got 25 hit points. I'm gonna boot scoot.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh, he didn't attack of opportunity any of them.
Not yet.
No,
Man. Okay.
no, because I used my rabbit hop. Doe, did
No.
you Misty step?
No, Doe wasn't in
Doe wasn't
range.
within range, and
Oh.
Hopper couldn't get
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought.
That's
okay.
what I went. I was just like,
Well,
oh,
fuck.
let's hope this works.
Well,
Yeah.
later, guys.
That'll be a 19 to hit.
That is.
Oh no.
4 slashing damage because I rolled a 1,
Okay.
and that's 4 slashing damage.
What the? Oh, okay. Oh, for more?
No, just 4.
Oh, okay.
You can't smite. You can't smite on reactions. I don't think so.
Okay. All right. You see Grin pull out an arrow with a familiar vial attached to it.
Yeah, what's that?
And he's gonna, yeah, our new guy.
That was
And he's
weird.
gonna fire that thing, and try to get everything in
I
there.
will fire that thing. Get those striders dead.
Okay.
Get out one
I don't think the vial explodes that much.
That's 60-foot radius, which is 120-foot diameter. That's what it says on the. That's what it says on the vial anyway. When I look at the description.
Crazy.
60-foot radius. Yep. Okay. So you fire that off.
Destroying half the town.
Yeah, it's destroying the town. All right. So.
Wow, Enter Demon do that.
Shut up.
Shut up.
All right. It's a DC 15 Dex save. It's gonna be for the Drider and the 3 phase spiders.
I love Hopper being 1 square outside of this radius.
And Torger too. We're just all good.
Oh yeah, Torger too.
The Drider got a natural 20 for a 23.
That's fine. I'll still take damage.
The 3 phase spiders. First one got 11. Second one got 19, and the third one got 11. So 2 successes, 2 fails. So roll 15d6.
What?
15d6.
Yeah.
What about the 2 other cocoons on the pillars?
They don't make deck saves because they're stationary.
That's 56 damage.
Okay, so 2 of the face spiders take 56 damage.
I would have died.
So B and C, yeah. If you get reduced as your hit points by accurate, you turn to dust essentially.
Oh no.
Level is.
No, I would have had like 4 hit points left.
56. And then yeah, so 2 failed, 1 succeeded. So face spider C is just vaporized in flame. And anything north of that Drider doesn't exist anymore. Yeah.
Sweet.
Ruh-roh.
Who's on my heels? It's
Grin
initiative.
wears red bottoms.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
And it's half
remember.
damage for a success.
Yeah.
So 28 to the other face spider. And 28 to this guy. Okay. And then yeah, anything north of that just doesn't exist anymore.
Okay. I have another shot. And first I'm gonna delete that acrid. That is no longer in existence. Yikes. Right. I have a thing I can still do. I am going to fire a shot on this Drider person thing.
Go for it.
And this is a longbow shot. I could try attacking it with a Hummingbird Slash again, but I will use a longbow shot. I don't know what their AC is, so I won't use the thing that I would like to do, but that's fine. 26 to hit.
Hits.
And I will use my Eldritch Smite.
Okay.
And once per turn, when you hit a creature with your packed weapon, which happens to be my bow, you can expend a Warlock spell slot to deal an extra 1d8 force damage to the target, plus another d8 per level of the spell slot. So that's 3d8 force damage, and you knock the target prone if you're smaller.
Alrighty.
So that's. Did I roll damage already for it yet?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll this damage and then 3 additional d8. Oh, 1. So for a total of 20 damage and knock it prone.
There's no save on that, just knocked prone.
Yep, no save, knocked prone.
Is there a size requirement on that?
The size requirement is huge or smaller.
Oh, cool.
And for my bonus action,
There's more?
yes, I'm so
But
sorry.
wait, there's more.
For my bonus action,
Paladin.
because I am so low on health, I'm going to go invisible.
Okay. Oh,
And I'm gonna move even further away after that.
sure.
Yeah, I'll move to about here.
All right. As you like burn everything with that, the Drider, like frustrated, just looks back at one of the buildings that has just been incinerated, and you destroyed our larder. That's fine. We'll just get more townsfolk.
Larder. I don't know what a larder is.
It's where
guys,
you
I'm
keep. It's
sorry.
where you keep like meat.
Oh,
And
okay.
and so basically on what he said, they were keeping townsfolk
It's
in
a
one of the.
meat
Basically on what he said, they were keeping townsfolk in one of the buildings that just got incinerated.
Oh shit! Hopefully they weren't alive.
Oh, they were.
Probably. they were gonna feast.
Spiders eat their prey when they're alive. So
Well,
Yeah.
They were definitely still alive, but at least they died quickly.
anything else, Grin?
And tier 2.0.
Yeah. No kidding. No, I've used my action, bonus action, and movement.
All right.
That
Yeah,
is my
you can
turn.
hear the vaporization was so quick there wouldn't have been any screaming. All right, Medeis.
Oh god, this is scary.
There's a
Oh
phase
my
spider
God.
like perched on the rooftop. There's one that looks like terrible. It's on fire.
All right. You watch as Medeis pulls that orb that they have. They pull it free, and really it would be their right hand, and their scimitar comes out. And as it does, you watch as they scrape the edge of the scimitar against the rose gold metal, and they create these. The best way to kind of describe it is Doctor Strange, like when the runes kind of like
Nice.
expand out. It almost looks like a whetstone, though. The way that it scrapes across, it creates that effect as they approach the Drider,
Yep,
and they are going to cast Steel Wind Strike.
go for it.
Okay, so sorry, I thought I mentioned this. Yeah. So we got. So the first strike is going toward him.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that is against him.
It's at advantage if he's prone, I believe.
Oh,
He is
shit.
prone. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I will roll just to double check. Oh, that was so close. Thank you. That was a 19 or a 27 instead of a very, very close. Thank you. But the damage for that was 33 force
Oh
damage.
Jesus,
Christ.
And you watch as
Medeis.
Medeis, how me saying that, vanishes and appears on the rooftop next to this spider and brings it down for a slice.
On that
I
one,
can
too.
choose up to 5 creatures with
Cool.
this, so
Steel Wind Strike is such a cool spell.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
it is,
really
it
hot.
is possibly the most anime spell in D&D.
Oh, it really,
All right.
really is.
Underbreathing.
That gave me an
First
idea
form.
for next campaign about something, and I like anime shit. All right. Sorry.
Oh,
Continue.
no.
Sorry.
That's a 26 against this phase spider.
Absolutely.
Okay. I've used this spell against my players before, and it was not fun.
It's given.
That's-
I've never used it. Now I might.
yeah. That's 44.
Yeah, that one was
force
at
damage.
that one was at full health. And how does Medeis
So the
kill
blade
that one?
just slams down on the, and as they teleport out, we're gonna stick with the anime. As this teleports
Yeah.
out, the blade slices through the front of it as they appear, because it's 30 feet from where I was, so in that range. So they appear next to E, and then E's gonna get the last one. Let's see if I.
I will say
hit.
there's no rooftop where E is. It's just
Ooh.
barren, burning ground. And E is also
Natural one.
E is also on fire.
Oh, on fire. Okay. Well, that was a natural one. So.
But hey, that was really cool. So I'm gonna count that kill as like 10,000.
But I can.
Still like 1% of the way to Antier's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so close.
Not
Well,
even one.
the history when the timeline got reset, Antier's kill count went back down to 36. So they're at
Oh.
36. Yeah.
Well,
I didn't actually kill anybody.
it did. I mean, the
Sure.
kills still happen.
But everybody's okay
the
again.
weight of the kills are still there.
But like, here's the
Um,
thing: if you kill somebody, but then somebody casts resurrection magic on them, you still killed them. So like,
it's still
It just
there.
never happened this time around.
Yeah,
So
never
you kill that face spider, you teleport to the other one, and
I think the flames
Natural
kind of
one.
catch Medeis, and for Medeis, Jesus, for a bit as they recoil back and miss. But as they do, they are going to appear right next to Torger with and the scimitar isn't held like this. It's held like this, very much like against the blade as it like curls
Nice.
up against the blade. So they've been like switching, almost like a
hell yeah.
Nice.
All right.
It's my go.
Phase Spider E takes 12 fire damage max and dies.
Yes.
Because if they fail to save on accurate, they keep burning and take 2d6.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so that's that one down.
Oh yeah, because that almost killed Valestria. That's right. She was still burning as she was going away. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
All right. Boom, boom. Torger.
Oh, he's on the ground, isn't he?
Yeah, he's prone.
Okay. Then the first attack
Curb
is going to be
stop
what? I'm sorry.
No, you go. Sorry.
Okay. So as he's on the ground, can I use your broad shoulders, new friend? And then just half jumps up on top of Medeis' shoulders and jumps in. Does both knees plummeting, like grabbing the feet and just going knee first,
Yeah.
spiral down to hit on the ground. So there's an unarmored attack or unarmed attack.
With
At
advantage.
advantage?
Yeah.
All right. So that's 24.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
Nice.
Uh, that is 7.
Yep.
And then followed up by another, just kind of you saw that part go down, and then realizing that a finishing move doesn't get him, you guys start to see like sort of a more fear punching, like that Hulk punch of just like fists going down to try and just destroy something, rather than like there's no precision anymore.
Yeah.
Landing blow after blow. So it's either 19 or... So 19 at
19,
advantage?
19 just hits.
Okay. So there's that. It's 11.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
11, 7, 6, 13, 24, and then one more attack. 28.
Oh, absolutely.
That's 10 more, so 34 total damage.
Okay.
Oof. Just like just like
You just
full weight, just
yeah, you just
blows.
put pummeling on this Drider, and he's looking real bad at the end of it. Anything else? That's action, bonus action. Yeah, I think that's all I can. That's all I can. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. All right,
That's it.
Hopper.
All right. I'm going to bonus action. Where is it? Second wind.
Okay.
So it's a D10 plus 5. D10. 8 hit points for second wind.
Okay.
And then I'm going to action pull out my blunderbuss.
Okay.
Action surge. I'm gonna take 2 shots at one. I'm gonna start by taking 1 shot at like this remaining dude. In the
Those two are vaporized.
Oh, they're vaporized.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Anything in that blue circle just isn't there anymore.
Yeah. That's right. Then I'm not gonna take out my blunderbuss.
Oh.
Yeah, cause like
Well, yeah.
Our friend is prone, so I would have disadvantage on the shots.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna run back into here. And I'm gonna take 2 swings with the Everthorn at advantage because he's prone.
Yep.
Is he also stunned?
No.
No. Okay. Advantage. Roll. 13 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. Second hit. Oh, come on.
Misses.
14 to hit. Action surge.
no.
Come on.
Didn't you already do? Oh, you just used your action surge.
No, the original action was to pull out the blunderbuss, but since the 2 guys that I was targeting were vaporized, I nixed that.
Oh, okay.
And then just went back in. That's a 25 to hit for the first attack in the action surge.
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna be 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And my 4th hit. Oh, I forgot to roll that at advantage. Nope. 20 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Another 6 slashing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
Yeah, I got one! I think after the massive explosion of the acrid nearly reaching his face, Hopper just sees this, the Drider go down and is like, "This is my shot!" Runs in and just starts furiously stabbing at this thing.
Oh.
Like, imagine how, what is it? Like the ants from the Ants movie
Oh,
would just,
yeah.
like, stab
Yeah.
the grasshopper's feet at the climax.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing, but, like, to the abdomen of this Drider.
Okay. Yeah. So
Stabbing furiously.
as you furiously murder this individual, their body just kind of decays and melts down into a colony of spiders that also kind of melt down and decay, and just left floating in the gunk is this like black iron like medallion covered in webs. And all around the town, you can see people like nearby. You can see people just like dropping to the ground, like the townsfolk, just like.
Would that be a medallion that Torger would recognize?
It is one you've never seen before, but it has the symbol of the web mind on it. Actually, hold on. You actually probably would have seen it used by like the political figureheads of the town when they would come to visit the theater and stuff, or the arena. So it's a symbol kept by like the elite in that town. Yeah.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. The people who would expect people to bow.
Yeah. When he said, "Yeah, show me reverence," and Grin was like, "No, fuck you." So you see all these people, the townsfolk, also start like dropping like flies too, just like plopping over, unmoving.
Now a good time to try to take a short rest.
Yeah. think so.
How are you holding up, Grin? You took a couple hits there.
What's a livery?
It's I believe it was a larder, but
Larder?
usually wears. It's like a pantry for mostly animal byproducts, cheeses,
Okay.
levers, meat.
Alright.
There were probably people inside.
What?
Well, it's no matter, they are gone now.
I mean, doesn't matter. It does matter.
I mean,
You were that nice to Antier about it. You're like, ah.
well,
What
that's
under the
because I had a
bridge.
vendetta against Antier. It's different now.
Yeah, now you're like, who?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's that? It was an unfortunate what's the word? Unfortunate casualties. but I do not think we could have saved them.
I don't know. I feel like I probably could have if I didn't use that thing.
But it's ways that everyone else in town crumbled. As soon as the Drider was dead.
I'm not gonna use that stuff anymore.
It's dangerous. We do have a lot of it left.
Yeah,
no,
but
it's all gone, I think.
Oh, it's in Hildesvini. It's like a whole
Oh, right.
beans.
Yeah, we have 4 vials in Hildesvini.
Unless you know some entity is taking it or Hildesvini digests it.
Eats acrid. That's Tilda Sweetie's favorite meal.
It was taken by the bagman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
And now the bagman just has a lot of really bad heartburn.
4
I'll be
vials of
honest, Torger.
acrid.
Occasionally, when we're sleeping, I do feel hands in my stomach.
That's terrifying. Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
scary.
That's nice. It's
That
nice, but
was
fine.
we should make camp. Try to clear out one of these areas and figure out what's actually going on here. Plus, I need to bandage up.
Someone grab the medallion.
Okay.
No, did somebody grab the medallion?
No. Torger just asked if it looked familiar.
Yeah. I mean. Oh. May I please use the ring of telekinesis to pick that up?
Oh, absolutely. So just it floats up into the air.
You watch as Medeis, their globe, not globe, their ball, they begin to shift and twist it almost like a, what's the best way to kind of describe it, like the Hellraiser box and things. It begins like a twisting puzzle.
The lament configuration.
Yeah, as they begin to do that, they begin to mutter under their breath as they begin to cast ritually detect magic.
On the amulet?
Yeah.
Or the
they're gonna go
medallion?
amulet.
Okay.
Medallion, yeah.
So it's still floating there in the air with telekinesis. No one's touching it yet. And you're casting Detect magic? Yeah.
Yeah.
It radiates an aura of potent necromancy magic. And divination. Or like, not divination, but like divine magic. But not like a very like unholy divine.
Yeah. So that is magical in nature as expected. Wow. I am unsure what to think. That was quite unexpected, Grin.
Yeah, that was. I think we could have talked our way out of that.
I don't know. It said that it was gonna help you, and then reach for Hopper, and so I mean, that
Yeah.
seemed like a game over right there.
Well, I appreciate you coming to my aid. We could have figured it out. Which is weird coming from me, who is often the first to go at something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say. He's a bad dude.
It was a bad dude. Thank you for trying to help me. I appreciate it, Grin.
Was that the guy?
Medeis?
I have no idea.
Oh, who you are looking for exactly?
You were told in your conduct that the individual called themselves the champion of the Webmind, and they were charming people to commit murder.
Yeah, that's what I know. And this could be just a follower, a higher up priest. I that's part of why I wanted to come here to investigate, to see if I can root out who this champion was. If this happened to be it, that'd be quite a lucky chain of events, but I only think that it might get worse. Because
Well,
if things are true, it's still deeply rooted within the underground.
aren't you glad you got us with you?
Do we need to take one of your pain rocks back to the school?
No, I
Yes.
think we should continue what we're doing.
Oh, and for proof, the mage hunters always take the head, just to be like,
Is the head still there?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
like everything else like would have like rotted away, and the head was kind of just like in the
Lolling.
muck, like kind of like resting in the muck.
Right.
Just eyes like open, mouth slack, tongue out.
Satchel is opened and scoops up the head by the hair. There.
As you do, the bunch of spiders kind of crawl out of the bottom.
Flicks them off. Stuffs the bag. Ties it up. This counts for something. I mean, we could return, but I have no way of really knowing.
Suppose we figure out what's going on with that bad trinket. And then maybe that'll act as a clue.
If you hand it over here, I can identify it.
You do have to touch it to identify it.
I sure do.
And it's currently just floating in the air with the ring of telekinesis.
Should we take a short rest? Actually, I'm gonna just start bandaging up right now if you guys don't mind.
Go ahead. Torger, do you know if these things have a history of perhaps being cursed or doing something if somebody who does not own it tries to touch it?
I don't know.
Perfect. That's what I was gonna say.
No.
Bad people.
So do you mind taking it and placing it down about 60 feet away? I'm gonna...
Hopper,
I'm gonna... yes, Sto?
I learned a while ago that if people wanna, settle something who has to do something, I can also identify a thing by touching it. Do you wanna play rock, paper, scissors to see who has to do it?
It's been a long time since I have played Boulder Parchment Cheers, Sto.
It's gonna go really well since we can't see one of the other people.
Yeah.
Both of you send Justin your choice on Discord.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
Okay.
see
Oh,
what you're
that's
sending.
That's a good idea.
That's smart. That's
Okay.
smart.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good idea.
Who would Hopper go? Hopper would... Okay.
Oh,
This is
shampoo,
gonna be
bitch.
this is gonna be the most boring game of rock, paper,
Yeah.
scissors in a D&D game. But it could be the most interesting.
Okay, Brittany, send me what you're gonna do. So yeah, Hopper and Doe just start playing rock, paper, scissors, and you see Hopper put down scissors just as Doe puts down rock,
Oh.
and the rock smashes the scissors.
Yeah.
Alright, though, have fun possibly touching a cursed object.
You know what? It was fun while it lasted.
Doe is gonna
I'm
go
gonna
start
I'm gonna
walking
stay
over
within-
towards it.
Okay, so you walk 60
I'm
feet
gonna
away to where Torger knocked it with telekinesis.
I'm gonna stay within line of sight of Doe.
Okay.
Ready to heal them if they go under at all.
Sure.
Because I have cure wounds.
Yeah.
I am going to start ritualistic. Sorry, I'm also trying to keep cognizant of my loudness.
It's all good.
Ritualistically casting Identify, and you see them pick it up with their tongue, and they have their one hand like on their chin, stroking it. Like, you know how like you're contemplating thought?
Yeah.
that's how they're doing it. Like, they're holding with their tongue and, like, moving it around closer to their face and, like, moving it around. And they're just like,
Okay. So, while you're holding on to it, who is this in your mind?
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
You're not my champion. How did you come about this?
Question
Who
is
are you?
Doe responding telepathically?
Yes,
or
this is all
loud?
telepathically.
Okay, I just wanted. Okay, so telepathically.
Otherwise, I'd interrupt your spell.
I am Doe. I'm Doe. These are my friends. Your champion, they tried to hurt one of our friends, and so we kind of defended ourselves. Maybe it was a little too hot to trot, as I learned that expression.
Who
but,
are your friends?
Oh, you can't see them. I can't see you. Who are you? I said my name. My name is Doe.
I am the Webmind, the matron of spiders. Who are your friends now that we're friendly?
Oh, we are friendly. I like that. Well,
Oh, God.
there.
It's gonna end so badly.
There's Grin. I mean, there's Antier, but Antier's not
You
here
don't.
right
You
now.
wouldn't remember
There's
Antier.
Hopper.
You don't remember Antier.
Oh, right, shit.
There's Grin. There's Hopper. There's Medeis. Medeis is a new friend. We also have Torger, and we have.
Hold on. What's up, Caleb?
Vonkar.
I couldn't hear you. I think you're muted. Or something.
Sorry to interrupt. How close is Doe?
They ran 60 feet away to where the thing was thrown. And it's all telepathic. They're talking to this entity in there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, you're with Torger.
You're you're a friend of Torger. Well, that means we're gonna be great friends.
Make a wisdom.
I love
Make a
Torger.
wisdom saving throw.
How about go fuck yourself?
DC 25. Okay, you all see Doe just identifying this thing, and then the medallion drops into the snow, and Doe just kind of stands there, not doing anything.
So, are you alright?
Doe
Do
turns
you need
around.
some help?
Doe turns around to you all and goes, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then they start walking over with the medallion in their like hand.
Oh no. Oh, didn't they drop it?
Yeah, then they picked it back up.
Okay. Great.
Alright, so what is it?
It's a medallion that lets you communicate with the Webmind. It's kind of sketchy, and they throw it towards Torger.
Oh no.
Like, I don't want to touch it anymore, and they like kind of like just. Bleh.
Hot potato.
You're muted, Caleb.
You muted Caleb.
Catch with the ring of telekinesis.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Hey, why would you throw that at me? What the fuck?
Oh, I figured you'd want it. Right?
Just stay inside of it. Insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
That seems.
Yeah, I think hearing that it's like it lets the webmind talk to you, I'd also like to insight check though.
Yeah, go for it.
Flirty 20.
Yeah, there's something up towards you. And then, yeah, Hopper, what'd you get?
6.
It's Doe's always been weird.
Yeah.
I mean, Torger, those always been
That
weird. It seems
fucking
like
checks,
it's just.
though.
I think they're just trying to hunt it back to you since it's from your past. Seems pretty in line with me.
What's up, Torger?
Torger's gonna go restrain Doe.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, this is a breakdown of communication.
Okay. That will be a. So they get to athletics or acrobatics, so they're gonna go.
I guess take them in. There's something wrong.
Yeah.
There's something correct.
And since I'm currently controlling Doe, they're gonna go for an acrobatics check.
Cool.
Backflips.
That's a good athletics check.
Yeah. You gotta beat a 10.
Be a 10 with athletics. And that is a 13.
Yeah, so you restrain Doe. Torger, what are you doing?
Hey, is my detect magic still going off from earlier?
Yeah, but nothing, not picking anything up.
No, there's nothing
Oh,
coming off of Doe.
No,
No charm, no
No.
necromancy, nothing.
no.
Nothing but their own.
Torger,
magic
what's going
items,
on?
Okay.
I'm waiting until Kate's done talking.
Oh, I'm done. Sorry.
Boys, you're good.
I need you to let them go.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're scaring me, Torger.
No, this isn't good.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Stop! Let me go.
Grin's gonna go over and do a heart sight.
As soon as Grin puts a hand on Doe, begins to do heart sense. Doe's gonna cast a 6th level shatter on themselves, centered on themselves.
Counterspell?
It was 6th level, so roll a d20 and add your spell modifier, unless you're casting it at 6th level.
I will not.
Okay.
I will cast it at 3rd, but I am the Abjuration Wizard, so I can make that ability check and add my proficiencies. So that is a +8. So I'm gonna roll an Arcana for this.
Yeah, go for it.
Just for that.
So you can see Doe starting to like
Right.
just reverberate. The ground around them starts to like shake and split and crack as they start to cast shatter.
Oh, 23.
And you see the spell starting to bubble up, and you counterspell it immediately.
Right. So when he does that, the container opens, and almost like if y'all have seen Inuyasha where like he does like the beads and it sucks in, it pulls the spell in and he catches it.
Dude, that's awesome.
And it glows bright for a moment before it dulls, and you watch the metallic veins flare up as well, veins, but the metallic like tattoos flare up as well, as they bump up a little bit more of their arcane word.
Okay. And as that occurs, and as you counterspell the spell, that's where we're gonna end the session for the week. Actually.
Oh my god! Back up to 26.
Did I, when I touched and did the heart sight, was I able to get anything?
Nope. As soon as you laid a hand on,
As
you lay the hand on it, that's when the shatter went
Okay.
off. So, or
Alright.
didn't go off. But we'll be back there next week. Good night, everybody.
Oh no.
Oh, this fucking